and follow along with us as our leaders. And we want to be mindful of our sixth meeting that we be healthy influence and inclusive, where our young girls that just got to see our junior on spirit and our past team may experience the represent our wonderful country. I would like to remind you that our young girls and most of all, the Chinese thing, we're talking about having smaller than the world of tomorrow. So thank you to China and the team and the team manager for spending 4 weeks out here in Australia with us. Thank you. I would like to acknowledge so we've got a really custody from Redlands. So thank you to Redlands. So just over there, financing away. We want to acknowledge the role there with the Cameron, president from City Hall today. Thank you for coming. Also to the local community there as well, who's a direct support from similar communities. So, friends, I hope you enjoyed today and really want to showcase what Stockholm's about. Also want to acknowledge Stockholm's annual leaders local, Noel Donated, and our line members, Fisher and Sidra, this year as well. So thank you for joining us. At Stockholm's Australia, one of our sponsors, makes a lot of cost for us, and I want to believe you to stop along there for that. Stockholm Police and our President, Steve Wagner, and his board and line members here, and Stockholm Police and our CEO, Ross Barnes. Without you, without his help, hopefully we would have got support and still out here. I'd also like to thank Stockholm Australia. But the day we moved us this morning and we wanted to ride together and really appreciate Lloyd and for help us out, it makes us so welcome. Emma, I don't know where you are now, you can make us laugh. You could have made it away with the most staff and all of us people were welcome. We're giving us this week. Again, the Chinese Stockholm Association, thank you for coming. We hope you enjoyed stuff. We've got 2 more weeks after this to enjoy the Aussie in Brisbane. And of course, finally, before I hand over to Simon, I really want to thank Stockholm Australia for the place. You work so hard, you play so hard. Stockholm Australia Fellowship and the West Wing staff and some nice staff in that office. I would like to ask you Thank you very much. The mayor's about 5 minutes away, so I'll just step in on her behalf. I'm very proud to be the local council of Aussie. My name is Becky McMurray and I've worked with this club for 16 years now. It's a fantastic club that plays an integral part to the sport community within Redlands. They're a strong club because it supports the families, the players, and encourages everyone to be involved. Very inclusive. So we're very proud of this club and congratulations to them for putting this on today. Welcome to all our Chinese players and any families and individuals that have come. We really welcome you. We hope you enjoy today. We hope you enjoy our wonderful fields here. And I just look forward to a wonderful match this afternoon and just enjoy the Redlands. Thank you. Now, to be aware, I just want to say as well, thank you for the Redlands Festival. It really made it easier to be able to support us and actually sponsor us for those events that we're doing. Thank you so much. This year, I'm so honored to consider privileged to be wearing the Aussie player, of course, but to be wearing the Aussie in the spot. This is really wonderful people, really close connection to our absolute endorsement of the Redlands place. If I can invite Marie Global, Jack, and the guys, please come up forward. For the longest country. Let's get your hands together, please.
Just give them another look. My name is Carl Hill, and I'm president of the tournament team as well. And we're not putting this product on and other people. Before we do that, I like to showcase we do this all of the year. So a lot of them can do display the video do. So I like to people so you want to say Yawa. Yawa. Yeah. Yawa Buildup. Now you see the mind. Yawa Buildup means sitting on the block. This is the oldest instrument in the world. This is the main instrument in Aussie, and I'm going to make it play. One of the last instruments is the buildup to the inside of the do. If you do this one, you do this side. The super light of the left light is in our position. The second light is the third light, the leading light. The way we do this is we pull up to this light, we pull up to the bottom of the blue light and the heart. If you do this one with the different light. Last one is the circular breathing. The way we do this is as we run our breath, we cut circulation along the heart. We feel like we load the wall around my hips and we can do our own at the same time. Now, if I'm using it, I'll be able to use the weight of hand and you when we circular breathing. So come out of the back, relax, and draw the whole circulation. You are all here. We are the people who stand in the water. My name is Marika, and I'm fond of the yellow ribbon, and those that have yellow ties, the charge towers, the big towers in the hands. And in this photo. It's wonderful to see you all here today. This combination of what has been including the international soccer league in Australia and China. And at the Redlands soccer grounds in Aussie. I've been very for many years. I pay my respects to my elders past, present and emerging. I recognise the custodianship and their role in caring for and maintaining the country over many thousands of years. May I acknowledge the traditional owners, all First Nations people and from the country near and far. I acknowledge all of you here today, all elders, all families, past Philippines, past Australian players, just have a privilege to see some up on stage and have them. So welcome. May I extend a heartfelt welcome to China, Softball Australia, Redlands softball players, management, dignitaries, and softball enthusiasts. Memories are already in Burabia, the sand and water, where the surrounding islands and the mainlands encompass from Brooklyn River down to the Lower River in the mainland areas. Quantum of the First Nations people have cared for this land for many thousands of years, and they have been teachers of culture, survival, passing on their knowledge from generation to generation through our celebrations, our stories, our song, dance, arts, and our law. Our culture is living, it is continuous, and it is evolving. I am grateful for my listeners who have fought the fight and continue to fight for justice, for equal rights, for our rights to country, for law and justice, access to education, housing, health, employment, and to maintain and celebrate our culture, our language, our music, our songs and our dance, our theatre and our art. I'm very grateful. Teaching, learning, education has been happening here since time began. Learning our country will always be my favourite part of learning our family. We are all here to continue what my ancestors have been doing, looking towards the future, teaching the children the skills to survive and to enjoy their surroundings in life. Softball provides those opportunities that we probably all take for granted. Think about it. We are learning social skills, team building, physical fitness, education, forging leadership and friendship, respect, lifelong skills that overcome again playing games like softball. Rules and regulations and the list goes on. So, on a personal note, this is a proud afternoon for me. I would like to introduce you to my innings and Jack talking about something very special.
First ever softball competition. It's now Australia. I'm going to walk on Stacey to our tour. It's all going to be there. But softball designed to be 85 years of Australia, and we're the first country in the whole world to have a competition. So that's cool. Tell the story. It's called an Aussie spirit journey. We've traveled all over this beautiful country we call home, Australia. We have shared our journeys with families, friends, and anyone who want to share with you. All the hard work, dedication, sweat and tears have made us what we are today. We will climb hard for our country and won't let anything bring us down. We are the travelers of this spirit softball team. Thanks, God.
A long history of softball myself. I learned to play my most starting skill in 1967. Joined Redlands in 1979. Still playing. Redlands softball has produced many Australian players and international players. She's our youngest of our lot. Could I please thank Redlands for the wonderful job in organising this time for I know the hard work that goes into it. A lot of people are spending a lot of hours in this operations. President King, I essentially just like if you would like to have around a special presentation to this I'm very really shy that if you would like to local. So I had the opportunity to play softball all my life. I've been around the world on softball. I've been to Hawaii, Italy, Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, and those places play masters. So if there's one thing that I would say to you young people, don't give up playing. I played with one of the loveliest ladies in the 70s, and when you young people, 45 say, I'm sure I'll be playing, that's more than my 40 years. The winner is softball. And it's all that we want to present this Olympic very special design of the modern days. When you're on the second look at us as your vote, there's each, there's a and now we have an opportunity for the two coaches to exchange their gifts before we get this certificate going. So this is Southern Kai. Kai has a ball for China. It's a special design softball. We've had a special call by our very friend David from Wonderland in Melbourne, Victoria, who has come people sort of school on the tree for his local land. And we would like to offer this to you, and there's a little bit of information there about us as well. Welcome back to China, but go Aussie Spirit girls.
Welcome back everybody to game 2 here. It's the first day and the last one of the series between Australia and China. Now the reading of the Chinese team.
First up, we've got number 13, 13号张如娟。Number 23, 23号魏媛媛。Number 7, 7号奚凯琳。Number 55, 15号任宇。Number 39, 39号谢嘉欣。Number 20, 20号吴小敏。Number 48, 48号钟子云。Number 27, 27号龙子轩。Number 12, 12号王源。Number 42, 42号白宇。Number 22, 22号刘彩虹。Number 18, 18号金肖帆。Number 21, 21号曹乐。Number 51, 51号巩毅。Number 25, 25号王舒瑶。Number 5, 号王小雅。Number 28, 28号何永兰。Number 26, 26号陈晴。Number 52, 52号何小燕。Coach is 唐超东。
And now for the Aussie Spirit team. Leading off and playing shortstop, Hannah Scott. Playing third base, Madison Scott. Playing second, the jewel in the crown of Redlands softball, Tamika Whitefield. Catching, Taylor Roman. In centre field, James Moore. Right field, Kylie Stevens. Third base, Olivia Gutmetsky. DPing, Casey Smith. In left field, Pippa Atkins. And starting on the mound for your Aussie Spirit, Jamie Radcliffe. On the bench we have Gabby Plain, Kevin Lang, Callaway, and the head coach, Lang Harrow. The back girls for today, for Australian Spirit, and Ciara and Felicity. For China, we have Liv and Bella. All girls were part of the under 14s and under 16 Redlands team to win the state championship this year. Now for the umpires. On plate, Alan Walsh. First base, Damien McCauley. Second base, David Casey. Third base, James English. And the TCU, Chrissy Travers. Now if you're able, can you please stand for the Chinese and the Australian National Anthem. We have 3 people to come out for the first pitch. First one is the Mayor of Redlands Council, John Mitchell. We have 4-time Olympian Tanya Harding and 3-time Olympian Stacey Porter. Joining them out there are Olympian Brooke Fenton and Lee Godfrey.
Go, Joss!
Welcome, softball fans. Just would have seen the opening pitches being thrown by the Mayor of Redlands, followed by the absolute legend pitcher, Tanya Harding.
And the not so legendary as a pitcher, Stacey Porter.
Definitely legendary on the field, but I think she had to do one better than Tanya there, so put a bit of heat on that one.
Yeah.
Good
Not
to
sad, it was a good effort.
Good to see. She might be resurging that career with the pitching plate.
Come out of retirement, hit the plate.
Oh look, there's always a Masters tournament waiting for her.
Absolutely.
So we'll just see the last of the formalities being done here. We'll have a bit of a conference here between all of the umpires and the coaches, and let's go through the umpires while we're waiting here. On first base will be Damien McCauley. On second base will be David Casey. Third base will be covered by James English, and leading behind the plate will be Alan Walsh. A lot of years in those 4 umpires. This is the decider of this 5-game series. It is all locked up at 2 apiece. Who will get bragging rights for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, and all 4 games have been close. Only a couple of runs each time has split the difference between the 2 sides.
I think they are literally going shot for shot here. Australia v China. Australia win, Australia win, and then China won.
Correct.
Will it be Australia's turn, or can China break the pattern here?
So
defensively, we've got the Aussie Spirit will be taking the field first. Let's run through that lineup.
Yeah, kicking off with the pitching duties in this game, Jamie Redcliffe to Taylor Titsakronis behind home plate. First base will be covered by Madison Scott, second base Tamika Whitefield, third base Olivia Kosminski, and shortstop Hannah Scott. In the outfield, we have Pippa Adkins in left, Jade Wall in centre field, and Kylie Steamers rounding it out in right. Casey Smith with the DPing duties for Redcliffe in this lineup, and Gabby Plain, Kendra Lamb and Kayla Waller finishing it off for us on the bench.
Yeah, very much looking forward to this game. Can't wait to see what these players bring. We are all ready and set to get underway here.
Leading off for China is Yu Juan Sung.
Signal comes in. We are about to get underway. Great low outside, but off the plate for Walsh. That is ball 1. And a foul ball behind the catcher there for a 1-1 count. Shout out to Adam Redcliffe here, not able to make it, has been tuning in to watch Jamie and the Aussie Spirit for all these games. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. Look forward to seeing what Jamie can do on the pitcher's plate here today. One and one, the count. Looks for a bit of change of pace, a little high not far off at all. Very animated here in the outfield.
As always. These teams will be coming in firing if their cheering of the junior Aussie Spirit was anything to go by.
Oh, that's a great drop ball from Redcliffe. Ball 2, strike 2 now. Just died on the batter. No chance of getting anything on that. Two and two.
Chopping that one into the dirt is Sung, comfortably cleaned up though by Redcliffe on the plate for a throw over to first base, and that is the first out in this game.
We saw the last game she pitched. She got a lot coming off hit straight back to her. So no stranger to that occurring. That will bring in number 23 for China.
Yeah, Yan Gui in next.
Swing and a miss. That's a great inside pitch there from strike one. Gets ahead early in this count. Goes up and over the zone for ball one. Big crowd here. Love to see anyone else in the Redlands area come on down. This is going to be an absolute corker of a game. And that is hit into her own leg. That wouldn't tickle, but it is a strike for the Aussie Spirit. Ball one, strike two here against the second batter in this lineup.
Just shakes that off a little bit. I think copped it in the top of the foot, straight off the meat of the bat. Not comfortable, but a very tough competitor here for China.
1 and 2 signals Walsh behind the plate. Oh, that's a lovely change. Not far off. A wry smile there. She knew she just missed it, but I tell you what, that would have been a tempter nonetheless. 2 and 2 the count here. Oh, that's a great pitch. High outside corner. And Walsh has no qualms throwing out Gui with that pitch. It's definitely worth another look. That was an absolute screamer of a high outside.
Oh, just clipping that corner there. Perfection from Redcliffe. Kaylin G now, third in the lineup.
Change of pace there, straight to first base. Good catch there. And the Aussie Spirit go 3 up, 3 down, and with a near perfect opening, it is a 0-0 ball game heading into the bottom of the first. Let's have another look at that shot. That was lovely work here from the first baser. Madison Scott playing over there on one. As we wait for the teams to do their warm-ups, let's go through the defensive lineup for China.
So starting off with the pitching duties will be Yinan Chai to Kaylin Ji behind home plate. On first base, Yan Gui. Second base, Jiajin Xie. Third base, Jilin Zhang. Shortstop, Xiaomin Liu. In the outfield, Yuan Wang in left field, Yuzhuan Sung in centre field, and Zhu Zhandong in right. Min Ren with the DP duties for Chai. And then China with a lot of depth and skill on their bench with Kai Hong Lu, Zhao Fan Jin, La Chao, Yi Gong, Xu Yao Wang, Zhao Wang, Yong Lan Hu, Ting Chen, and Xiao Yan Hu. Xiao Yan with that dislocated little finger this week.
Oh yeah, took a screamer of a forward diving catch in centre field, but jammed her finger in. The pinky was facing sideways, as we saw out here.
Yep.
Warm-up's complete, we're about to get underway. Aussie Spirit, a perfect defensive start. what can they do with the bats? The number 42 pitcher here for China has had an excellent tournament keeping these batters at bay.
Yeah, but Hannah Scott stepping in, looking to disrupt that from the get-go.
Slight change. We've seen Tamika Whitefield lead off a lot in these games. They're going with Hannah Scott here as she hits that low outside very nicely for a called first strike. Goes straight back there. Kind of took her time with the throw. Oh, is it landed? Oh, it's just foul. Just foul. Oh, that was very close.
There can't have been much in that.
Called by the first base umpire. Is that Damien McCauley out there?
Damien McCauley on first base, correct.
We'll have a quick look at that replay, see where it landed. I think it was foul. I think it was a very good call. So we're checking that right corner of the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Just outside the line. Back live now with an 0-2 count on Scott. Up and over, well left by Scott. Plenty of people out here in the crowd. Big shout out to everyone who's come down. And a slow roller, third base. Oh, she's going to let it go through. Didn't think she could get the out, so she's let it roll through her legs for a foul ball.
Yeah, the speed of Scott there. Smart move from the third baser for China, Jillian Zhang.
So we'll just have another look at this while Hannah Scott comes back to line back up again. See here, I thought she would have picked it up and sent it, but chose the safer option.
She does have a rocket of an arm, the third baser, in this Chinese lineup, but clearly decided on that occasion not to use it.
And Hannah Scott drives one to shortstop, steps and throws, gets her in the end. Only a step in it. So
yeah, lovely throw over there from Xiaomin Liu.
A great battle there for Hannah Scott, but unfortunately not able to get on base. That will bring in Madison Scott. She'll step into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, Maddie having a great tournament with the bat.
One away here for China. Goes for that low outside straight away and gets it, says Walsh behind the plate. That low outside, notoriously difficult for these running left-handed hitters because they're already running to start going towards first base to utilise their speed. It's one of the hardest pitches for them to get bat on. Goes straight back there again, but that's too wide. 1-1 now the count. Ball one, strike one. Turns for the bunt. Ball sailing high, pulls the bat out of the way. That will be the second ball here.
Yeah, good discipline there from Scott. It did kick up at the end and she was on it enough to pull out of it.
2-1 now the count. And that floater just drifting in, staying in the top of the zone, so Scott does well to get rid of it. Shout out to Carolyn, one of our long-time watchers. Watching from...
Where is she today?
Queenabryn, is it?
Queanbeyan,
New South Wales. Every day somewhere new. I'm absolutely jealous. That one.
Testing your Australian geography there.
Oh, I am absolutely hopeless. Strike two, ball two is the count here in this decider. Slaps that, straight to third base though.
Taken.
Good catch there from Zheng over at 3. That will be the second out here. So as Troy McKell has introduced her every time, the Queen of Redlands Jewel, is that right?
No, the Jewel in Redlands Crown.
Jewel in Redlands Crown, Tamika Whitefield. Redlands Queen as far as
Just Queen Whitefield.
Redlands
You're just gonna
softball,
go with
Queen
that?
Whitefield. Let's
That'll
go with
do.
Queen Whitefield. Steps into the batter's box in the number 3 position. We've seen her leading off most of this tournament. Watches that one go through for a called strike. Has had a great tournament with her bat.
But not to take away from Chai here, has been pitching some amazing games for China.
Oh, pulls out of that swing nicely. That was low and inside. 1-1 becomes the count.
And that is the signature head shake from Whitefield. When she doesn't like it, shakes her head, says no thanks.
Just making sure the umpire knows it was a ball as well, I
Exactly.
think. Oh, that is
Gets a hold of
rocketed out to
that.
left field, but straight to the fielder in the end. So a very solid hit, but caught out in left field. So that will retire the Aussie Spirit. As we head into the top of 2, it remains a 0-0 ball game. Warm-up's done. Jamie does the high fives with her infield. She is looking relaxed. I'd like to think we just got a little wink in the cameras, but I'm pretty sure that was out at Jay Wall.
We'll take
We'll
it
take
though.
it anyway.
Thanks, Jamie. So Min Ren into bat for China now.
Low and outside, ball 1.
With that signature load up, front leg up, ready to go. Min Ren has certainly sent a number of balls out our way over the course of the last couple of days. Danger bat here.
Oh, that's a great pitch on the outside corner for a 1-1 count now. Oh, wouldn't mind seeing a few more of those. That was an absolute scorcher. Goes again, a little bit wide that time. Can't tempt the swing. Ball 2, strike 1 is the count.
We did see Ren put it over the right field fence in game 3. So Redcliffe working to keep it away from that power zone.
I thought someone said strike then, I'm not going to lie. It was a ball, it was low. So it just falls behind slightly here, Redcliffe. Ball 3, strike 1. Min Ren showing great discipline in the batter's box. Oh, that's a lovely pitch. Jay Wall calls it from centre field. Puts the arm up for the strike.
To be fair, there's not a lot that Wall doesn't call from centre field.
This
She
is
does
true.
back her pitches very
Absolutely.
loudly.
Ball 3, strike 2.
But yeah, that was a cheeky little pitch from Redcliffe.
Time being called there. Titsakronis just saying, yeah, not ready to get set up yet. Give me a second. Puts the signal down now. 3-2, the count here. That's a lovely pitch. Shortstop, well, can't get to it. That will go out to Jay Wall at centre field, and that is the first hit of the game for China. Pierces the infield. It's a ground out to centre. Have another look here. It sort of came off the end of the bat a little bit and was out of the reach of shortstop.
This will bring in number 39, Jiajin Xie.
Runner on 1 here, none out for the Aussie Spirit. And goes short, but fouls it off. Strike 1.
Signal given and received.
In the dirt, well picked up from Titsakronis, doesn't allow Min Ren over at first base to advance.
Taking a big jump off first base. You just know as soon as this hits dirt, she will be off like a rocket.
And a slow roller, third base picks it up, sends it to
Great
1.
stretch.
Lovely out. Runner does advance to 2. We saw a fair bit of that sort of play in the earlier game today for the under-18s. Worked to full advantage. Don't think she meant to bunt that. It was just a mishit.
Yeah.
Good stretch from Whitefield there over at 1. Bring in number 20.
Zhao Min Lu.
Runner on 2, 1 out. 0-0 the count. And there's the short game. Lets the third baser get it. Great out there from Aussie Spirit. Lovely communication between pitcher and third base there. Have another look at this. Jamie Redcliffe was charging in for it, but third baser for Australia.
Yeah, Kuzminski happy to take that one.
Calls her off. She had the run towards first. You can see here, calls her off. Jamie gets out.
Beautifully done in the end. So number 48, Jilin Zhang.
So 2 away, but China do have a runner on third now.
Great pitch there from Redcliffe.
That is a called first strike on one of the few right-handed batters in this Chinese lineup.
Yeah, definitely few and far between.
Oh, that's another lovely pitch right across the bottom of the zone. 0-2. Jamie Redcliffe jumps out to the lead. Low and outside. That is 3 pitches and a strikeout for Redcliffe. Second strikeout of this game so far. As we head into the bottom of 2, it is still a clean score sheet for both sides. Leading off in the second innings is the catcher, Taylor Titsakronis. He's no stranger to a big hit or two. Let's see if they can start this innings off well with a base runner.
Chai continuing on the mound.
Just the wind, you see here the wind just starting to pick up a little bit. Makes for very pleasant viewing.
Nice pitch there.
Hits that outside corner with absolute precision. Strike 1. See, Titsakronis sits back off the box a little bit. She doesn't like to crowd that plate too much. So they're going for that outside, and they've found it twice in a row now. That's an 0-2 count. No balls, 2 strikes. Titsacronis now a bit behind in this count. Oh, well
high.
left. Went for that rise ball tempter, but it was just a little bit too high to draw Titsacronis into a false shot.
Do you see that from Chai? When she is ahead in the count, she's not afraid to throw that ball around.
Ball at 1, strike 2 on Titsacronis. Oh, that is
Sends that
hit like
one
a cannon.
deep.
She's found the
Great
gap. It's going to
shot.
roll to the fence.
She is coming round to 2, comfortably jogs it in.
That is a stand-up double for Titsacronis. What a shot and a way to start this second innings. Not often you can find the grass out here against this very strong Chinese outfield, but found the grass she did. Absolute cannon. Split the difference between left and centre and casually got to second base.
And this will bring in the experience of Jade Wall into the batter's box.
It's been great streaming this series. First time being able to get up close with these players. A lot of chatter out in centre field for Jade Wall. Supports her outfield very well. Let's see what she can do with the bat. Waste no time there. Kind of half swung, half got out of the way. Fouls it off in the end for strike 1.
Yeah, she is definitely a lesson in how to be a commanding centre field presence for a fielding side.
Has that signature pink sweatband on her left arm there. I don't think I've ever seen her play a game without it. Goes for that low outside corner. Walsh isn't filled into the framing by ZG behind the plate. 1-1 becomes the count. Oh, that is a slight mishit, but still manages to get it in the outfield, albeit foul. So ball 1, strike 2 becomes the count.
Watch the speed of Whitefield too on second base. Titsacronis, sorry.
Ball 1, strike 2. Up and in. Wall has a swing and a miss. That was outside of her hitting zone. And unfortunately cannot cause any damage to that scoreboard. So 1 away now. Runner still on second base for the Aussie Spirit. That will bring in...
Right fielder today, Kylie Steamers.
Have a quick look at this out. Watches that low inside go below the zone for ball 1. Does Steamers.
Got off to a cracking start in the first game yesterday with doubles and singles out into the outfield.
Goes for that low outside. Good enough, says Walsh behind the plate. 1-1 becomes the count. As we see time being called here. G just going to have a chat to her pitcher, Yan Yin. One and 1 is the count. That is inside for a ball. No, too high, says Walsh behind the plate. Just a little high.
Good eyes here from Steamers.
Ball 2, strike 1 is the count. That's inside. That will be... It's a 3-1 count, not 4. Steamers was ready to go to 1, and then Walsh has gone, no, only 3. She steps back into the batter's box with a 3-1 count. That is outside for ball 4. Steamers takes the walk. Tell you what, I don't think that missed by all that much, but
No.
Steamers showing she has great discipline in the batter's box. We have a look here. Yeah, definitely outside. That will bring in Olivia Kuzmensky playing third base, is that correct?
Yep. No stranger to the short game either. Runners on 1 and 2, just the 1 out here.
So infield fly rule is on. Any safe hit into the outfield could potentially score Titsakronis. That is an absolute peach of a pitch. That is called first strike on Kuzmensky. Goes for that inside pitch, fouls it off into the fence. That is an 0-2 count here. Kuzmensky falls behind.
Definitely found centre field grass a number of times over the last couple of days. Be keen to see her do that for us again here.
And that high outside had to do something with it, and she does foul it off. Count remains unchanged. No balls, 2 strikes. So early on in this game, and already it feels like a breaking point. If Australia can get a good hit or 2 here, they can really crack this game open. But it will be a massive confidence boost for China if they can get out of this with a clean scorecard.
Yeah, Yinan Chai, very effective on that pitcher's plate. Won't give it up lightly.
And that is well up and over. Titsakronis almost took off then. She thought it was over the catcher's head. It was able to pull up. And that hurt the legs, I think.
Yeah.
Stretching it out a little bit there.
It's been some hot days down here. They've been playing some very hard and long games of softball.
1-2 is the count. Swing and a miss. That is the second out here. See Titsakronis calling time. She will get a run up for the speed up rule. So as they do that change, we'll have another look at this. We're just having a bit of an issue with our replays. We'll get that fixed between innings for you.
Coming back in here now, Casey Smith, DP. See Olivia Kuzmensky come out to take on the running duties there for Titsakronis.
Let's that one go for ball 1. Runners on 1 and 2, but 2 out. Gets a little piece of that. It's going to fall into the glove of second base. So as we head into the top of 3, it is a 0-all ball game. We'll be right back with you. We're just going to fix our replays, and we'll be back for the next innings.
As we watch the last of the warm-up pitches, shout out to Carol Gray, who I believe is watching us from the PA hospital. Hope you get better soon. Dory, love to you and to the family. High fives complete, heading into position. This will bring in the number 27, Zhu Zhandong.
the signal from Titsacronis. And if the single was one hell of a drop ball, that's exactly what she got. That's strike one.
Good calling.
Yeah.
Another one of these Chinese batters that you want to keep it out of their power zone.
Oh, change of pace there does her in. That's an 0-2 count. Redcliffe doing a great job to jump ahead here.
And does the job.
3 pitches, and that's the third strikeout in this game for Jamie Redcliffe. Proving very strong early on the pitcher's plate.
So one away, we're at number 9 in the lineup now for China, number 12, Yuan Wang.
That is outside the zone for ball 1. Bit of a change of pace. Well picked. No, it's through first base. No, she got it. Don't know what I was watching at. Well picked up there from Madison Scott. Affects the out. That is 2 away already now for Australia. Another look at this replay. It was hit well, but great pick up there from Scott. Back live.
Back up to the top of the lineup here with Sung.
In the dirt, well blocked by Titsacronis. That is ball 1. Goes for that outside corner, well brought over the plate. That is 1-1 count. Finding the edges very nicely, both pitches here.
Yeah, it is definitely a battle between the two of them.
Goes for that change of pace, it's bounced over. Shortstop's going to pick it up, fires a rocket across. Hannah Scott there in shortstop. Jamie just happily pulls her glove out of the way. Says, I'll let my fielders cover this one for me. Sometimes it's worse if you just get a glove to it and punch it out of the way. You can see there, she just goes, all yours, Hannah. And a great out. So Australia showing great discipline defensively here. It is still a 0-0 ball game heading into the bottom of 3. Plate is cleaned off. We're about to get underway. Leading off for Australia will be number 9 in the lineup, Pippa Adkins. Tell you what, if she can get on base, that's a lot of pace to get around.
Absolutely.
Sits in that left-hander's batter's box. Turns to go the short one. Gonna check, I don't think she went. No, confirms. Third base umpire, James English? Is that him out there?
Correct.
Ball 1 is the count. That is well inside for ball 2. get that over into the zone either. So just taking a minute to get into this game here. The number 42 pitcher for China. She's pitched a lot of these games over the last 4 days.
Yeah, Chai has definitely been one of the powerhouses in this pitching lineup for China.
3-0 is the count. Oh, that's a great comeback pitch there for a called first strike. Atkins more than happy to leave the bat on the shoulder with a 3-0 count. And don't be alarmed, folks, but the ice cream van is here again today. Come on down to Redlands, watch some great softball, get an ice cream. I think she's called time to go get an ice cream right now. 3-1, the count for Atkins.
Great rip there.
Up, but it's gone foul up first baseline. Showing she is not afraid to turn on it if it's in the zone.
Yeah, it does tend to punch it up that right field line.
So from a 3-0 count, it is now full count. Ball 3, strike 2. And that is inside, but clips the plate, and that is a KC for Pippa Atkins. That will be the first out here for the Aussie Spirit. So see here, I think it just clipped the inside of the plate. Definitely a close call, but...
Oh yeah, beautiful pitch there from Chai.
So we're back to the top of the order now. Hannah Scott steps into the batter's box.
Ground out through shortstop in her last at bat.
That one is in the dirt for ball 1.
Was seeing Chai's pitches yesterday, sending them out into the outfield.
And saw that one. Couldn't do any more than foul it off though, and that becomes a 1-1 count. Lovely pitch, but too high.
Yeah,
great
holds
discipline
off.
by Hannah Scott there.
Holds her hands back well on that one.
Ball 2, strike 1 on Scott. Goes for that outside corner, finds it, says Walsh. That is a 2-2 count now. She is just brushing the corners here.
We were discussing it on the drive home yesterday, how well Chai can move it around this plate. Great to watch.
Goes for that inside, but it's too low and it's inside. Full count now, ball 3, strike 2.
Yet another great battle between pitcher and batter and these two teams.
Gets a little piece of that. It's going to land over, and it's fair. What a shot by Scott. There's the first hit for the day for Scott. A little chip over first base's head and lands inches inside that line. Have a look here, just inside the line.
Beautifully placed by Hannah Scott there.
So with one away, Aussie Spirit again get a base runner as Madison Scott now steps into the left-handed batter's box.
So it'll be interesting to see if she goes for the short play here with the speed of Hannah in front of her.
Goes for that outside corner, can't take it. Ball 1.
Usually one to hit away, but we have also seen her use the bunt to great effect.
And punches that. They're going for the double. No, they're going to let that one go. They get the lead runner though. Good job there from the pitcher. So Scott showing good wheels to make sure they can't turn a double on that one. That brings in Tamika Whitefield. Queen Whitefield, is that what we're calling it now?
Queen T.
Queen T.
Yeah.
Queen T, I'm being told.
Fly out into the glove of left fielder, last at bat.
Watches that one go across the zone for a called first strike. Rockets that one. It comes off the third base's glove. That is fair.
That was an absolute rocket of a line drive up that third base line there.
That went at a rate of knots, and Jiling Zheng and third base.
Yep.
Probably totally butchered your name. I apologise. Did well to actually get some glove to it. I think it's hit her. She's just taking an extra second.
Yeah.
I think she might have hurt her ankle a little bit here while she's ducked down to go for the ball. Whitefield has creamed that at a rate of knots. She almost got it, I tell you what. Unbelievable work there.
Yeah, she has got great fast glove work on third base, but that just shows how hard that ball came off the bat at her.
As the trainer comes out with some magic spray for her. Looks like going to need a little bit of tape as well. While we wait for Jiling to get fixed up, let's have another look at that replay. That was absolutely flying. Whitefield did not miss this.
No. Got a hold of the entire of that ball, I think, and absolutely rocketed it down to Zhang on third base.
So with 2 outs, the Aussie Spirit have runners on 1 and 2 with Taylor Titsakronis about to step in the batter's box.
Yeah, fresh off that impressive, jogged it in the end, double
Stand
to
up
left
double.
field.
Yeah, if she can repeat that, we'll see Australia open their account.
So back into it here, bottom of 3, 0-all ball game, 2 outs, and the dangerous bat of Titsakronis in with 2 runners ahead of her to score.
Oh, she sends that one deep, but it's going to go foul. Heads up out there, all the spectators, eyes open.
Yeah.
She hits a light post with that one. It was a change of pace. She held her hands back nicely to get it out of the meat of the bat, but still couldn't get it fair.
Certainly has been a little bit of foul ball alley up that third base line the last couple of days.
And
Bounces
ground
that
bouncer. They'll get the out at 2. Yeah, they've called it out at 2. Oh, they've called it out. Australia's coming across to have a chat. But it is, there's not much they can do. It is a judgment call.
Yeah, Whitefield not happy on that one at all.
Have another look at this. So keep an eye on second base here. Probably didn't get the best angle, apologies for that. But see here, does she beat it? Oh, she was well safe. Well safe.
Look, sometimes the calls go your way and sometimes they do not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we have the power of replay, but there was easily a metre in that. That was not even close. Very unfortunate there. That would have opened Australia's account. They still don't want to come out and field. I understand why. That was... Having a look at it, folks at home. As you said, no one's perfect, but
Yeah, heat of the
that was
moment.
that
It
was
is a instant.
I thought that was a pretty straightforward call. Look at this, she's in now, and there's a good meter in that. Easily a meter.
But top of the 4, we remain a 0-all ball game. And the way these two teams are firing, it is still absolutely anyone's game. Your guess is as good as mine at this point.
So Queen T does not get the rub of the green there going into second base.
Into it here, we have number 23, Yan Yan Gui. Redcliffe caught her last time.
Goes for the little bunt, but fouls it off. I think it hit her own foot, so it's a dead ball. She was in the box at the time though, so just a foul. See the sun coming out. Strike 1 is the call. Great pitch there, punches it out to centre field. Jade Wall comes in. Oh, what a catch! What a
Diving
catch by
take
Jade
there.
Wall.
That's what we all came here to watch.
Absolute screamer from Jade Wall. Let's have another look at that one on the replay. Had to come in a long way.
Made up so much ground on that.
Came in a long way and had to dive forward and jumps up casual as you like. Love it.
Great work.
1 dead here for China, 1 away.
Number 7 into bat, Kaylin G.
That is inside for ball 1.
Already has 1 auto to her name this tournament over the right field fence. Redcliffe will do her very best to make sure it stays at just the 1.
Two and 0 the count here. That's a lovely
Great
pitch from Redcliffe. 2 and 1 now the count. That was an absolute peach. Ball 2, strike 1. 1 away here for China in the top of the 4th.
Tell you what, Redcliffe doesn't give away too much on the plate, but you know when she's pitched a good
Change
one.
of pace there. Whitefield picks it up, fires it across, gets the out by a step. Nice work there from Whitefield. Able to keep herself in this game after that unlucky call coming into 2. Affects that out, and that is 2 away now for China.
Brings in the danger bat, number 55, Min Ren. 2 autos to her name this weekend. 1 straight over centre field and 1 into right.
That's a little low for ball 1. Min Ren, the only hit
Nice pitch.
so far in this game for China, coming in the first innings. Can Redcliffe get one back? No one outside. That's another ball. 2 and 1 becomes the count. Goes for that low inside, but too low and inside. Just slips away slightly here with a 3-1 count now.
Very capable of coming from behind in a pitch count though is Jamie Redcliffe. But just pushing it away on that occasion.
That's her first walk of this game. So pitching very well so far, only allowing 1 walk in 4 innings. 2 away now, runner on 1 as number 39, Zhaojin Ji, comes into the batter's box.
Ground out through third base last time.
Goes for that inside corner, but it's a little bit too inside.
Great eyes from Shia there.
Lovely pitch there, grounds to Whitefield at second. She makes no mistakes and they retire this Chinese team for the 4th innings. Heading into the bottom of 4, it is still a 0-all ball game.
Bottom of 4, Jade Wall stepping in to bat here.
Can Australia open their account in the 4th innings? That is a great called first strike.
That was a lovely pitch there from Chai.
Don't know if she'll want to throw that again. I think Jade Wall will send that one about 10 miles if that comes through again.
Yep.
Strike 1 is the result nonetheless. And that's a slow grounder to third base, steps and throws and gets the out of the dangerous Jade Wall.
Yeah, but not much gets past that glove of Zhang on third base. Took a screamer of a line drive to do it for the first time. So 1 away here, Kylie Steamers took a nice casual stroll up to first base in her first at bat. Looking for her to punch this ball out into the outfield now.
It struck out in the first innings. Watches that one go through for a called first strike. Apologies, took the walk in the first innings. It's reading the wrong batter.
Takes a little bit for the eye score sometimes to catch up.
Swings and fouls that one off. That is a 1-1 count now.
On the outside there.
Ball 2, strike 1. That is up and over the zone for a ball.
So 3 balls and 1 strike here on Steamers. Sends
Rips
that
that
one. Oh,
Good catch by
beautifully
right field.
taken.
Great catch there in right field for the second out.
Yeah, Zhuzhan Dung, again, not much gets past her glove out here, and that was just beautiful to watch. Not so beautiful for Steamers, though, as she heads back in to the dugout. Olivia Kosminski will come in next, though, for the Spirit.
So 2 away here. China looking to keep a clean scorecard. Kosminski lets that off-pace pitch go through over the zone for ball 1. Oh, that one's gone a mile.
Hard.
It's over the roof of the batting cages here at Redlands softball.
And
1-1 the count.
Probably going to roll back down on top of the umbrella of the spectator behind. Oh no, it missed. It's quite fascinating to watch the game within the game.
1-1 the call here. Kosminski. Oh, that's a low outside. Well left in the end. I think it was outside more than anything.
Tell you what, did not miss that corner by much though, did Chai. She has a little grin. She's like, really? Did I? Did I miss? Don't think I did.
I think it was outside.
Yeah.
So ball 2, strike 1 is the call.
You ask any pitcher and it's a strike, and any batter and it's a ball.
Low and inside for another ball. 3-1 now the count for Kosminski. Oh, gets that one off the end of the bat. Fouls that one off.
And just like that, Chai is back in the battle here.
Full count now, ball 3, strike 2, courtesy of 2 foul balls.
Time just called.
Okay, Lin Ji having a chat to her pitcher. Two away here and a full count in the bottom of this 4th innings. Puts it in the zone and squares it up, but goes foul over third base. Count remains 3-2. It's a little battle within the battle here between these two. This is a long at-bat for Kosminski. China, I feel like they're only 1 pitch away from shutting this down, but the Aussie Spirit aren't going to let them go easily. And left well inside. That's ball 4.
Oh.
Well done there from Kosminski.
That was nerves of steel.
Yeah, well left in the end. It did seem quite a ways inside. So we have a look at the replay. Yeah, definitely inside as Casey Smith steps into the batter's box wearing number 95.
Fly out through second base in her first appearance.
2 away, runner on 1. That's a great pitch.
pitch.
Called first strike on the outside.
I think Chai was happy with that one.
Goes up and over the zone. 1-1 is the count.
Casey's brother Cody also plays for Australia with the Steelers side.
And here comes the steal. She's in, she's in. And he's called it this time. Safe at 2. Great steal there from Kuzminski.
And as always, I was very excited watching the steal.
You see here, the throw was on the money, but definitely got in before the tag. Ball 1, strike 2 is the count. Ball 1, strike 2. Swings that on, hooks it, goes at a rate of knots into the fence, foul up third baseline. One and 2 on Casey Smith here. Sends that one again, foul up third baseline. She's seeing it well, but can't get anything in play yet. We do know that
Jilin on third base will eat those ones up if they're close to her glove.
number 42 on the pitcher's plate can work her way around this zone though. So let's see what she can do. Goes up and outside, well left for a 2-2 count. Once again, we were in this exact same position in the last innings. It just felt like Australia could potentially break it wide open. And I thought they had, but an unlucky call said it was not meant to be. Can they bounce back and do it here in the bottom of the 4th instead?
2-2 the count.
And a slow roller to shortstop. Oh, there's an error. There's an error. Runner gets safe at 1.
Very uncharacteristic there.
A lot of players running around. You had the runner coming across from 2 to 3. You had third base cutting across. You had shortstop coming in. There was a lot happening there. And the fumble was the result. Have another look at this. You see the runner comes through in plenty of time. Shortstop. It was on the transition that she's lost it. So the speed of Casey Smith forced her to really try and get that off-balance throw going, and she couldn't grip the ball properly in the process.
Coach just calling a little timeout again, just wanting to disrupt the momentum that the Spirit side has got going here.
So runners on the corners now. Pippa Atkins will be the one that steps in the batter's box. Let's have another look at that play just then. You can see here, number 20, she took off at a rate of knots. She was well past the play before anything happened. And it was just on the transition there that the shortstop couldn't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, we don't see too many errors on this side of the field, or on any parts of the field in this China squad.
Don't see them for any of these teams at this level, that's for sure. But a little bit of pressure. Let's see what Pippa Adkins can do now. Runners on the corners. We're going to see some aggressive base running, or we're going to just wait and let Pippa Adkins do her job.
Yeah. Chai sending her back into the dugout last time.
Watches that one go outside for ball 1. It was too wide. That is, she'll just take the pitch. She'll get to 1.
So that pitch, unfortunately getting away from Chai, does load up the bases here for the Spirit.
Back into the top of the order too, with Hannah Scott coming into the batter's box.
She's 1 from 2 so far in this game. Her last hit, punching it out into right field.
So Chai just taking an extra second here before she steps onto the pitcher's plate.
China do have 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th.
Hannah Scott in the batter's box. That
Great
was
pitch.
right across the middle of the zone. Called first strike. Australia more than happy to show some patience in the batter's box.
But I like the confidence of Chai there, just getting that on the board.
Safe hit here will see Australia open their account, but China only need 1 out. That's outside. Outside. Walsh confirms it. Outside for ball 1. So anyone's game here. Only need 1 out for China. Any safe hit will score a run here for the Aussie Spirit. Hannah Scott is 1 from 2. She got a single in her last at bat. And a slow roller goes foul up third baseline. Ball 1, strike 2 becomes the count. Up and over the zone for another ball, 2 and 2 the count. Good discipline so far from Scott. Swing and a miss, and China hold that nerve despite loaded bases. They walk away heading into the top of the 5th with a 0-all scoreline. So that'll take great confidence out of China, but Australia pushing hard to try and get that elusive first run on the board. Top of 5 here, China ready to open their account. Zhao Min Lu comes into the batter's box.
Ground out through third base last time. Kuzminski is sending her back to the dugout.
That is low below the zone for ball 1.
Jamie Redcliffe continuing with the pitching duties here. Both these pitchers doing an amazing job keeping each other to 0. Shapes up but pulls out of it.
Not a lot in that one. Smiles that one away. 2-0 is the count. And fouls that one. Hits it into her own foot, I think. End result is the first strike. Ball 2, strike 1 becomes the call.
Signal given.
Goes for the short play. Third base comes around, rockets it. There's the out. Good
Great
job.
job.
Nice defensive work there from the Aussie Spirit. And third base, Olivia Kuzmensky.
Gets Lou for the second time in this game.
Charges across. Does very well with shutting down those short games. Kuzmensky. And we'll bring in number 48 for China. No, it won't. It's a change coming in. Just confirm that change when we get it. Not sure if it's going to be a full change or just a pinch hit. We'll have a look and see.
Number 26 coming in, Ting Chen.
Fouls that one off. Strike 1. Great floater. Oh, too high. Too high. Aussie can't believe it, but Alan behind the plate says, no, bit high. One and one is the count here. Drops the short game. Again, third base comes charging across.
Oh.
Can't get it this time. Comes off the runner. She has a go, but chooses to stay at 1.
Great effort from Kuzminski. She made up a lot of ground there, but in trying to fire off the throw quickly.
I think it actually came off the batter.
Yeah.
Have a look here. So got it away a little bit more from third base this time. And yeah, kind of hit the batter's legs. So China with a base runner here. That will bring in number 27.
Zhu Zhandong. Redcliffe sent her back to the dugout on a swing and a miss.
That is low and outside for ball 1.
So China with that important runner on bases now.
Called strike there. One and one is the count. Runner still on first base. And
Slaps that into the dirt.
Whitefield rockets it across to first base, gets the second out, but the runner Ting Cheng does advance to 2 on that play. Sorry, once again, just having some issues with our replays. We will get those going at the end of this innings. 2 away now for China.
Brings in the number 12, Yuan Wang.
Low and outside for ball 1.
Wang rocketed it up the first baseline last at bat, but Maddie Scott cleaned her up comfortably in the end.
So we'll just get our
Everyone heading back into position.
So 2 outs, ball 1 is the call. Batter is Yuan Wang in the box. Oh, great pitch there, off pace, fouls it off for a 1-1 count.
Two away now, top of 5, still a 0-0 ball game.
1-1 confirms Walsh. Just loses that one a little bit, up and over for another ball. Ball 2, strike 1.
Oh, big swing. Runner advances to third on that one though.
Sure, if I thought I heard an umpire yell something out, but it might have just been a spectator. Let's have a look here. So strike there, she took off. Titsakronis just let her go in the end. Wasn't quite ready for it, I don't think.
Right, 2 away.
Runner on 3, 2-2 the count. Great pitch, cool third strike. Screamer there from Redcliffe to end this top of the 5th innings, heading into the bottom of 5, 0-0.
China, we're going to answer number 48, please. Bottom 5.
So about to get to the bottom of the 5th innings underway. One of Lang Harrow, coach of the Aussie Spirits' last outings, finishes up on the 13th in his duties as head coach of the Aussie Spirit, heading for some much needed and well earned time away. Maddie Scott in to bat.
And it
Straight
rips that
in.
one, gets it straight to right field. That's a great hit. Grounder to right field to open the account. Waste no time there. Saw the first pitch. The first pitch has been fairly fat for a lot of these batters. So Maddie Scott decides, well, I'm going to take advantage of that. And let's get this innings underway. That brings in Queen T.
Yeah.
Tamika Whitefield. Having a chat already here, pitcher and catcher.
Even with that little bit of breeze coming through, it is still very hot out there on the diamond. Chai has pitched a lot of pitches over the course of the last few days.
That is bat and a called first strike. Got on base courtesy of an error in her last at bat. Fouls that one behind the catcher for an 0-2 count now.
Wow,
Does get
that's
2
hot.
strikes on a pretty... I'm just reading what the scorer
Called that an
scored.
error? Oh,
Scorer scored it an error.
Scorers have scored it an error.
So, yeah, it was that absolute
Line
line drive up third base.
yeah.
But, yeah, the official scorers for the tournament said error.
Look,
so
they're far better scorers than I am.
they're far tougher scorers than we are. That is outside for a ball. Whitefield won't be worried about 2 strikes on it. She
No.
has a chop at anything. One and 2, the count here. None out, runner on 1. Swing and a miss. That is the 3rd strike. Yes. So Whitefield is retired without doing any damage. See that, just a good pitch. That brings in Taylor Titsakronis, batting in the number 4 spot.
Started with the double to left, got on with a fielder's choice next time round.
Oh, can't help herself.
That was
Can't
a little
pull out of
high.
that one. Tries to pull the bat back, couldn't quite do it. Strike 1 is the call there. Just shows she's keen to get bat on ball.
Yeah, I think they've come out with a mandate in this innings, the Aussie Spirit side. Get aggressive, get out after it, get some runs on the board.
And gets that one off the handle, fouls it down to left field. 0 and 2 becomes the count. Oh and 2 on Titsakronis. Madison Scott still on first base. Go for that outside, well left. 1 and 2 becomes the count.
Saw the catcher G crawling across onto that outside, but to no avail there.
Will she bring it back over the plate? Goes inside and up. Well left by Titsakronis. 2 and 2 becomes the count.
So once again, Yinan Chai moving that pitch around.
And skies that one. That's
Oh,
deep.
that one
Centre field
is-
is. Oh, well caught by China. Scott has to go back to 1. Oh, I thought that was coming over. Unlucky from Titsakronis.
Yep, I
Only
was
a metre in it.
I was ready to duck out of the way in the back here.
Have another look at this. Absolutely creamed it, but in the end, a metre short at best.
Beautifully tracked by
Straight
Yuju
over.
and Sung out here.
So 2 away now for China. Jade Wall steps into the batter's box. Runner still stuck on first.
We saw Yuju and Sung start the tournament off in left field until that unfortunate injury to Xiao Yan, who retired her. She came in to take over the centre field duties.
Off the plate, football 1. Up and over, goes for the steal, she's well in.
Beautifully done, great running.
Great job there from Batty Scott. 2-0 the count on Jade Wall in the meantime. So scoring position now, if Jade Wall can hit something safe into the outfield, we might see Australia open their account. Haven't been able to convert a number of base runners to runs as yet in this game. Watches that one go across the inside corner for a strike. Ball 2, strike 1 is the count. And low pitch, but Wall gets rid of it, fouls it off. 2 and 2 is the count. Sun's just come up, would have raised the temperature out there a little bit.
2 away here, bottom of 5, still 0 all. Important run again on second base here. Potential run.
And skies that one, it's very shallow. It's going to go over the fence though.
Gets away with that one.
Wall lives to see another day. Two and 2, the count remains. Just love to see Wall send one here. Outside, well left.
Well
Full
left
count
there.
now. Full count, ball 3, strike 2.
Once again, realised I was holding my breath.
3 and 2, runner on 2, 2 out. We see Scott take off on second here. That's inside, that'll be ball 4.
Takes a walk.
Jade Wall gets a walk. And that will bring in Kylie Steamers. Have another look at this one. Well disciplined by Jade. Let that one go through low and inside.
Beautiful
in the end.
eyes there.
Bottom of the 5th here. Runners on 1 and 2 now. Still looking for that safe hit to score these runners. That's fat. That one came with a written invitation, which Steamers declined.
Yeah. I tell you what though, one of those little Steamers right field specials right about now with the speed of Maddie Scott on second.
I tell you what, I wouldn't put it past Jade Wall to be screaming around trying to get home as well from first.
Yeah.
Just see time being called here. Gonna have another chat? No? Not sure what's going on here.
I think just, again, giving Chai a second there.
Ball 1 on Steamers. Up and over the zone. Ball 2. Sorry, 1 and 1. Shouldn't say ball 1, it was strike 1. 1 and 1 is the count for Steamers. So 3 runners left on base last innings. They've got 2 on base now. They would love to convert some of these if they can.
On
Great.
the outside there.
Well left by Steamers. Ball 2, strike 1. See, they're taking their time again. Looks like the Chinese are going to call time here. Ball 2, strike 1 is the call. Goes
Shapes
for the mark.
up.
Oh, going for the steal. Oh, she's in. She's in.
Yes, great
she's
running.
in. Incredible steal there from Madison Scott. Let's have a look at that.
Such aggressive base running.
Awesome
from
job
Maddie.
here. Let's have a look. She's come around the outside.
Yeah, beautiful fade.
Fadeaway dive there. Gets in around it. Great call there from James English over on third as well.
Guess what? Guess what I missed once again while I was watching the steal?
It was a ball,
Thank
I believe.
you.
2 and 2 is the count.
No,
Sorry, it was a strike. 2
strike.
and 2. 2 and 2 is the count. Incredible base running there. 2 and 2. Any safe hit should see them score now. Oh, well left. Oh, I thought that was a strike for sure. Well left by Steamers. Full count now. Casual as you like. She thinks never in doubt, but oh wow, that was a big leave. It was a very good leave in the end.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Once again, for the third time in this game, I feel like the Aussie Steelers could just have the opportunity to break it open, but China haven't let them do it yet. And fouls that one off, gets rid of it. Good work there from Steamers. Full count, bottom of fifth. Runners in scoring positions on 2 and 3. 2 out. So China only need 1 out. Australia just need 1 safe hit.
Nice little punch into right field right about now, Kylie.
Any safe hit, they'll take. Swing and a miss. Great discipline there from China. So as we head into the top of 6, it's still a 0-all ball game.
So coming back now into the top of the 6th, it is 0-all. Top of the lineup here with Yu Zhuan Song in to bat. Redcliffe continuing with the pitching duties. Bit of an errant throw on the way back there, but maybe just in awe of that beautiful pitch. Strike 1 from Redcliffe there. Fouling that one off as well. Yet to score in her at-bats is Sung. Rips that one up the first baseline, but again, going foul. No balls, 2 strikes. And just dropping that one low and out of the zone there for the first ball here.
Ball 1, strike 2 in the top of the 6th here.
2 balls now on Yuju and Sung. 2 and 2.
And grounds that, oh, well picked up.
Beautiful pick up there.
Madison Scott, not the first time in this game she's plucked one like that. Great job there for the first out here on the top of the 6th.
She is having a cracker this tournament, Maddie Scott.
Have another look at this replay. Just picks it up on the off glove side too, backhanded. Poetry in motion, that.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
number 23, Gooey.
That's in the dirt for ball 1. Number 7 is actually in the batter's box.
Oh, there you go. I was a batter behind.
Okay, Lin Ji in the batter's box. 1-1 is the count. That is low across the bottom of the zone, but too low. That's a ball. Ball 1. Ball 2, strike 1. Two away here for Australia. Low and outside corner, that's a ball. 3-1, the score blows out to. Three and 1 becomes the count. And fouls that up third baseline. Three and 1, 2 outs here. What can Radcliffe do? Oh, sends a great pitch. Whitefield comes in. Oh, beautiful work there from Tamika Whitefield. That is the third out. As we head into the bottom of 6, it is still a 0-all ball game. Australia, the Aussie Spirit, able to get a lot of runners on base throughout this game, but yet to convert it into pressure on the scoreboard. Let's see what they can do in the bottom of this 6th innings. Bottom of the 6th here, Australia have been threatening to score all day, but yet to do it.
Olivia Kosminski in.
Oh, that's a
Straight
bomb
in.
out to left field. It's going to go foul, unfortunately.
Massive hit from the
That
West
was
Aussie.
huge. Someone's just run across. It's going to slowly roll down. Ball. Strike one in the end. Shows her intent early here, Kosminski.
Chai still with the pitching duties here.
Swing and a miss. Got her
And
on
a
the
grin.
change of pace. 0-2 becomes the count. Swing and a miss. That will be strike 3. Good first out here for China. Retiring Olivia Kosminski with a strikeout. That will bring in Casey Smith.
Got on courtesy of a fumble through shortstop last at bat. A nice clean hit here.
It's a called first strike there. That was a great pitch on the outside.
It would go a long way to helping the Aussie spirit in this innings.
Yeah, they've gotten a lot of runners on base, but often with 2 out. So if they can get some runners on early here, give them the opportunity to go for some squeeze plays potentially. A big swing and a miss at that rise ball. No contact possible. 0-2 becomes the count, not dissimilar to Kosminski.
It's definitely been an effective pitch in Chai's arsenal, that rise ball, over the last few days.
Yeah, it doesn't throw it too high. It becomes quite tempting for the batters. Goes for that low outside, can't hit it. Looks like she's taken a little bit of pace off. She's pitched a lot of games over the last 4 days. Quite warm here as well. So whether it's sort of sucked a bit of energy out of her. Definitely noting a change of pace here.
Yeah.
Ball 1, strike 2. Big swing and a miss. That is strike 3. And the second out here. So again, the Aussies go down 2 outs early.
Into number 9 in the order here.
We just check out this next strikeout. Good drop ball, just drops away. So Pippa Adkins in the batter's box now. Goes for that
Straight in.
slap hit, but it's going to go foul. That will be strike 1. Up and in, dodges out of the way of that one. 1-1 is the count.
Seen a few matrix style moves over the course of the last few days.
Slaps that one. Foul over the fence on third base side. Ball 1, strike 2 is the count.
Each of these games so far in this series have been close, but this is the closest and most hard fought they've had so far, saving the best till last.
Yeah, no game has gone to 0-0 at this point yet. She's saying a hitter in the leg. Walsh says, nice try. Two and 2 is the count. That's outside, ball 3. Full count now, 3-2. And a late swing and a miss. That will retire this Aussie Spirit side. So we're heading into the 7th and final innings, and it is still a 0-all ball game. Warm-up's done, 7th innings about to get underway. Number 55, Min Ren for China.
This is the danger bat in this arsenal here for China. 2 autos so far in this tournament.
Last opportunity in the regular game for China to put a run on the board. Oh, she went big at that one. That was an off-pace pitch. She did hold her hands back nicely, but not quite enough.
Yeah, nice job by Redcliffe there, just backing it back a few kilometres per hour.
Strike one. 4 strikeouts, only 1 hit this whole game against Redcliffe. Low below the zone, 1-1 becomes the count. Low outside, ball 2, strike 1.
So Redcliffe and Titsacronis keeping it away from the power hitting zone here of Minren.
She is the only one to have had a hit in this game for China.
And that was right at the very top of the 2nd innings, just that 1 single to centre field given up here.
Shoots that one foul up, 3rd baseline.
And Redcliffe right back in this pitch count now with 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Just a quick conference here with Titsacronis. Three and 2, the count.
Yeah, once again, both pitchers doing an amazing job. It's been a long game. It's hot. It's on a knife's edge.
And fouls that one off, putting a lot of power behind those swings here, Min Ren. Titsacronis calls time for a second there. I feel like that was for the theatre. Build the suspense a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just try and put the batter off a little bit.
Gotta love a bit of softball drama. Anything you can do to disrupt the concentration.
Inside, fouled off up 1st baseline. Count remains, ball 3, strike 2.
You are 0-all in the top of the 7, so mind games become just as important as the physicality here.
Great change of pace, but again, it fouls it off. This is a long battle here.
Yeah.
Already been 8 pitches she's thrown at this batter. Full count here, 3-2. Chinese dugout, very vocal.
Yeah.
Oh, can't get her, just misses, low outside. So Min Ren wins that little battle between herself and Jamie Redcliffe. First runner on base for China in this 7th innings.
Yeah, you can just see trying to keep it on the very, very edge of the zone, but just too far outside, missing. Brings in the number 39, Jia Xin Xie. Grounding out through 3rd and 2nd respectively so far.
Went for, I don't know, a little bunt, but didn't look all that convincing. Foul tips it into the glove of Titsakronis for strike 1. See if Min Ren has a go at a steal. Are they going to push the envelope here, China? Great pitch. Shortstop bounces it, gets the out at 2. So lead runner there, Min Ren out, forced to 2 for Australia. Slow bouncer at shortstop. Hannah Scott picks it up, fires it across.
Yeah, great work there. Number 20,
Xiao Min Lu. Swing and a shortened, is it foul? No. Yes, yes, it's foul.
Maddie Scott charging up the line but couldn't quite get it before it bounced over the foul ball line.
So remember, when it's inside the diamond, like inside the bases in the infield, it's where the ball is first touched. So because it was touched outside the line, that is a foul ball and strike 1.
Shapes up.
Up and in. Don't think Jamie Redcliffe likes how close they're sitting on that plate.
No. Maybe just quietly suggesting that they should back off a little so she could throw a nice outside pitch maybe.
Stay up and in. 1-1 is the count. Runner on first and 1 out for China. Oh, that's a lovely outside pitch, called strike. Absolutely beautiful pitch.
Again, Redcliffe doesn't give much away, but you can tell there's just that little set to her face when she throws a really good pitch. She knows. She likes.
Ball 1, a strike 2. Great pitch.
Great pitch.
Fouls off. Count remains 1-2.
So runner on 1, 1 down.
Top of the 7th here. Still a 0-all ball game. Swing and a miss. That is the 5th strikeout for Jamie Redcliffe in this game. And what a time to bring it up. Awesome pitch there for the 2nd out. So Ji Zhan Ji is still on first base. Xiao Min Lu just gets struck out, as we can see there. That will bring in number 48 for China.
Jillian Zhang.
Great pitch. Outside corner, called first strike.
Tell you what, Scott, Redcliffe isn't showing too many signs of having pitched 7 innings yet.
No, more than happy to go 7. May need to go an extra 1 or 2 at this rate. Oh, great pitch, swing and a miss. That's an 0-2 count now. 2 away for the Aussie Spirit. They will love to keep the scoreboard clean if they can.
Redcliffe striking out. Gillen first at bat.
And a grounder to shortstop, slow roller, flies it across. There's the out. So 3 up, 3 down for Australia. As we head into the bottom of 7, it is 0-all. So Australia need 1 run to seal victory both for this game and the series. What can they do? Best opportunity yet for Australia. Bottom of the 7th, they just need 1 run. They are starting at the top of that order too. So Hannah Scott will be coming in to bat first.
1 from 3 in her appearances.
They would love nothing more than to get that lead off on base here, Australia. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. Again, looks like she's really pulled the pace back here, number 42 for China.
Yeah.
Not sure if that's a conscious choice or just a little bit of fatigue starting to come into it.
Either way, it worked to good effect there.
Floats that one up and over the zone for a ball. Yeah, so a single hit in her second at-bat for Hannah Scott.
Yeah. Punching it out into right field.
What did she do here? 1-1. Oh, punches it, but it's going to go foul up first baseline. Ball 1, strike 2. Good contact there from Hannah Scott. And grounds that one. Third base picks it up. It's called fair, but
Such a rocket of an arm has got Gillian on third base.
flies it across for a 5-3 and the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. So we have another look at that replay. Just couldn't quite get it in the middle of the bat. Well picked up over at third. As we see Madison Scott step into the left-handers batter's box now.
Some really exciting base running in that last.
Still looking for that elusive base runner here. Oh, that's punched.
Great shot.
Oh, it's an error at shortstop. That will get a base runner. Oh, that's exactly what Aussie Spirit would have been hoping for. They just wanted someone on base to push around. And they've got it in Hannah Scott. It was a great chop straight past the pitcher. If we have a look at the replay here.
Just takes a hop over the glove.
No, it's hit the glove and bounced up and over of shortstop. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. That will bring in Tamika Whitefield.
Also batting 300 in this game.
And straight away, she skies that one foul over the home base fence. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Great.
It's too exciting. It's too exciting in the 7th innings.
So they'll be looking to advance the runner as best they can here. Whitefield with strike 1 on her. Can she adjust to this change of pace? Looking at the outside, that's a good
Great
pitch.
pitch.
0-2 the count now makes it all that more tougher for Tamika.
So, Queen T, what have you got?
No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on 1. Goes again to the outside, and Tamika hits it. It's going to go foul at first baseline.
Yeah.
Went with that outside pitch nicely. Got rid of it.
Yeah, couldn't let that one go through.
Yeah, almost certainly would have been called out. So count remains 0-2. Plenty of Tamika Whitefield fans down here at Redlands, her home association. Again with the outside, slow dribble at a second base.
And gets there.
Oh, she's safe. Yes, there's an error on 2. Sorry, I switched to the wrong camera. Got too excited. Apologies to the viewers at home. But an error in the throw to second base, and that was enough. So Hannah Scott pushing hard, and you can see there the ball got away. So that will bring in Taylor Titsakronis.
So, yeah.
China calls time, coach comes out.
Yeah,
They're going to try and break this up a little bit here.
That's it. We saw Maddie Scott in the 5th innings really pushing that base running. I think we can see a little bit more of that heading our way.
Runners on 1 and 2 for Australia, with Titsakronis stepping up into the batter's box. They would love her to find some grass here.
Also with the 300 in the batting so far in this game.
One run, that's all the Aussie Spirit need.
So again, we spoke about those mind games, just here trying to break up that momentum. You know that when you're on a positive charge, it's so easy to flow that through your lineup in the batting box.
So China just taking a second, going to reset here. This won't bother Titsakronis at all though.
No.
She's more than happy to do this in the offensive herself, so gets herself set up here. 1 away, runners on 1 and 2.
A nice repeat of that double into left would be great.
She rockets that one. It's going to go foul up third baseline. So her intent is clear. If it's there to hit, she is going to swing the bat.
I'll tell you what, Jillian is going to sleep well tonight at the end of this game. The amount of traffic coming up that third baseline to her today.
Taking it all in her stride though, with only 1 error, and a tough error at that.
Yeah.
So strike 1,
I'm still
1
not
away.
convinced that's an error.
Strike 1 on Titsakronis.
Oh.
Watches that one go across for strike 2. Not sure why she just decided she wasn't swinging at that one, obviously.
Yeah. No one likes them right in the middle there.
0 and 2 becomes the count. Runners on 1 and 2 in Madison Scott and Tamika Whitefield. So plenty of pace on the bases. Goes for the outside. Oh, it's a work run. It's going to go to centre field. So Madison Scott's rounding 2. She's coming home, and that is it. Madison Scott has done it. She has hit a single out. Titsakronis has taken it. And the Aussie Spirit in the bottom of the 7th have scored the winning run thanks to a grounder to centre field by Taylor Titsakronis. Have a look at this replay at home, guys. This was an absolute... Look at Scott. She just takes off.
Yep.
As soon as she saw that ball hit the ground, she was gone. And as soon as it went to centre field, Madison Scott...
Do you know what? I don't think she even paused. She was just coming home no matter what.
Unbelievable. The Aussie Spirit have done it in the bottom of the 7th. They have taken this game. Incredible softball. Shout out to China playing the last 4 days. Incredible softball from that entire squad.
Really enjoyed seeing the different skills and plays and everything that went down these last few days. Great talent out there from both squads.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to bring you some more games in the coming weeks. We'll let you know what's coming up for In Camera Live. Tag your friends. Drop your comments below for the Aussie Spirit. Congratulate them. And again, congratulations to China on an awesome series. That is us for the weekend. Thanks for joining. See you next time.